Remember when Samsung ruled smartphone cameras, especially zoom and low-light shots? Those glory days might be gone. But could the Galaxy S26 Ultra finally bring the magic back? Let's break it down. The main camera? Still the 200-megapixel ISOCELL HP2 sensor from the S23 Ultra, but there's a twist. Samsung is rumored to go wider with f1.4 compared to f1.7 on the S25 Ultra. That's 47% more light hitting the sensor, which could mean sharper low-light shots, cleaner details, and more accurate colors. No new sensor, but don't scroll just yet, you could still see a noticeable upgrade. Some rumors hinted at a variable aperture, like f1.4 to f4, but forget that. Instead, Samsung's using a virtual aperture, a software trick to mimic DSLR-style portrait blur. Cool, right? But yes, it's all software, no hardware magic here. Oh, and the lenses? Samsung's switching to inkjet-printed coatings, cutting glare and slimming down the camera module. Sleek design without sacrificing quality, nice touch. Now, the zoom cameras. Brace yourself. The 3x zoom might get a new 12-megapixel sensor, but only 10 megapixels will be used, and the sensor is actually smaller than before. Not exactly thrilling. The 5x zoom? Same 50-megapixel sensor from the S24, just a slightly wider f2.9 aperture for better low-light shots. And the ultra-wide? Yep, same 50-megapixel sensor from the S25 Ultra. Front camera finally gets some love. A 12-megapixel sensor with better hardware. Selfies should be sharper and more natural, though Samsung sticks with the classic punch-hole camera. Here's the kicker. Samsung is doubling down on software and AI. Expect smarter HDR, natural skin tones, improved stabilization, and better low-light processing. They're taking the computational photography route, like Google and Apple, but without massive sensors. Speaking of sensors, Samsung is sticking with the 1.3-inch HP2 sensor to keep the phone slim. A design-first choice, but could it cost them in performance? Here's where things get exciting. Video creators, pay attention. The S26 Ultra gets a new AP codec, like Apple's ProRes, letting you record pro-grade cinematic video without killing storage. HDR log, external SSD support via USB-C, 4K at 100 frames per second, 8K at 25 frames per second, and even color grading inside the Gallery app. So, hardware may be steady, but the video side is seriously impressive. What do you think? Is Samsung playing it too safe? Or are the AI and software upgrades enough to keep the S26 Ultra near the top of the flagship race? Drop your thoughts in the comments, we need to talk. If you enjoyed this deep dive, smash that like button, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care.